High street giant Marks and Spencer's come through with a really good set of numbers for the first half of the year. It's reported a better than expected 75% uplift in first half profit, but it did caution that the second half of the year might see some pressures. Let's take a look at the numbers and work out what's happening this morning, because we've got this profit before tax up at £360.2 million. That was up a whopping 75% on this time last year. Food sales up 14.7%. Clothing and home sales up 5.7%. Now, the Ocado business is not doing so well. Last year, we saw a loss of £700,000. That's now expanded to £23.4 million loss. Now, Ocado Retail has already generated significant volume growth, according to Marks and Spencer, and buying benefits for M&S Food. But the potential for the venture, it says, has yet to be realised. But none of that is impacting shares this morning. Look at this rise we've seen in the stock this morning. It's currently up almost 10% on the markets. And in today's session, it has peaked up to levels not seen since January 2022. Now, it's not too far from the highs we saw back at 263 earlier on in January 2022. It doesn't look like it's going to get there particularly today, but nonetheless, overall, Marks and Spencer is doing very well. In the long term, the record high that we saw in M&S stock, you've got to go all the way back to May 2007, before the great financial crisis, when the stock was at £7.59. So we are a shadow of our former selves still at 245. But you can see this uplift we've seen since the beginning of the year. Previously, that had been 91.35%. Now, as of the intraday trade on the trading day today, this stock is now up 93.75%. From the beginning of this year. So an excellent return for shareholders in the stock. But Marks and Spencer, whilst it's firing a warning shot across the bows about its involvement with Ocado, it says nonetheless the rest of the business is doing very well.